Graciela Iturbide is both very well known outside Mexico and not as well known as she should be.
This exhibition is really curated as an overview exhibition, but also an introduction to her large body of work. Even though it's only 65 images, I think you really get a glimpse of the strength of her photography and also the kind of thinking she has put in continuing to work with the photographic medium in really surprising ways.
We tried to both show Graciela's most iconic images from the 80s, the ones that made her so famous, and also the very last decade of her work, in which perhaps the human presence got less attention from her, and she mainly focused her attention on textures, on empty spaces. Graciela has always done very specific bodies of work that were very articulated, and that generally the sanction was a book. And apart from that, she would always do some images that were not specific bodies of work. In the exhibition, you have both some of the bodies of work for which she's known and images that without that articulation ambition. Her compositions are not too polished. There's something that is neglected. That's also part of the very specific charm of her work. It's both very poetic, reserved, and very austere.
There's a lot of empathy in her work, and I think that sometimes this empathy gets lost with kind of too formal approaches to the medium of photography, and it can become quite cold. And I think in all of her images there is this celebration of humankind with its darkness, with its joyfulness, all different facets. And I think if people surround themselves by these images and look really closely to find that depth in them, that would be wonderful.
The subtlety of her work really remains in that very specific poetic retention and austerity. It's that, I think, that makes it so special, I think.